it's me, Tiffany. Welcome to my channel where I share all things pregnancy and postpartum related. I'm a certified birth and postpartum doula, so that means that I support women and their families on their journey from conception to postpartum. If you haven't had a chance yet, please check out my website at www.nurturebytiff.com, where you can check out my doula services, you can check out my childbirth education courses, and you can also check out my merch. So in today's video, I'm pretty sure a lot of people have heard about it. There was a shooting here in Memphis at Privé last night. For those of you who don't know, which I'm pretty sure all of you do know, but for those of you who don't, Privé is a restaurant, I think restaurant lounge type of place owned by Yo Gotti, rapper Yo Gotti, and there were 7 people that were shot. 2 people end up losing their lives. So I'm going to share the story with you really quickly, and I'll come back and talk about it.
After multiple people were hurt in a shooting outside a Privé restaurant in Hickory Hill.
Action News 5, Cindy Hawkins joins us live at the restaurant on Winchester and Riverdale with an update. Good morning, Cindy.
Hey, good morning to you, Andrew and Ariana. This investigation now growing on 7 hours. Memphis police have been on scene here trying to track exactly what took place that resulted in 2 people losing their lives and 5 others fighting for their lives in the hospital this morning. You can still see some of the cars from people who were here late last night still in this parking lot. People that were inside talking to police just left in the last 30 minutes. Again, this investigation growing on 7 hours. Memphis police say they got a call about shots being fired around 11:30 last night. 1 man was found dead on the scene. Another man was taken to the hospital where he later died. 5 others, again, in the hospital fighting for their lives. Memphis police say this all started from an altercation inside this restaurant. This is Privé restaurant in Hickory Hill, a popular restaurant actually owned by Memphis rapper Yo Gotti's mother. They say it started from an altercation. That altercation actually carried over when we got on the scene around 5 o'clock this morning. People were still in the parking lot. A lot of commotion, a lot of emotion this morning. No suspect information has been released, nor the victims, the names of the victims involved in the shooting have been released, but we will keep you updated as we learn that information. For now, I'm live in Hickory Hill. Cindy Hawkins, Action News 5.
So that was the story. It's really sad this day that we can't even go out to eat or try to go somewhere and really enjoy ourselves and have a good time without having to worry about whether we're going to make it back home alive or whether we're going to make it back home safe. You know what I'm saying? I know that there's crime and there's violence everywhere, you know, around the world right now. People are just like out of control. Nobody knows how to control their emotions. You know, if you're, I think they said it stemmed from like an altercation on the inside of the restaurant, and then, you know, things, I don't know if it, can't really remember for sure, but I don't know if things like escalated and went outside or whatever. However, but it's just like, okay, if you're into it with someone, or you know, you have a problem with someone, I don't understand why, especially as adults, 30, 40 years old, you know what I'm saying, can't even have a conversation about, you know what I'm saying, whatever the issue is, or just leave stuff be. Like, our first reaction is to go and get a gun or go and get a knife or whatever, and there's no regard for life. It's like, okay, fine, I'm upset at you, I'm pissed off at you, so I'm just gonna take you off the map. You know what I'm saying? And it just doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Crime is just out of control. And I know a lot of people are just like, oh, you know, we need better gun control, I don't even think that's the issue. I don't think that guns are not the problem. Guns are not the problem. You can sit a gun down, you know what I'm saying? It's not gonna do anything until someone picks it up and decides to use it. So guns are not the problem. The people who have the guns, or the people who decide to use the guns, are the problem. You know what I'm saying? There just needs to be a better solution. There needs to be a better way. You know, people don't know how to agree to disagree. People don't know how to, you know what I'm saying, just back off, or, you know, have a decent conversation, or even a good old fist fight. You know, like, what happened to good fist fights? And even if you do have a fist fight now, it's like, oh, well, I can't let so-and-so whoop me, so I'm finna have to go back and I gotta spin the block, and I gotta, you know, go back and do XYZ to this person because I can't lose. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just sad you know, you want to go out and you want to have fun, you want to have a good time, but it's like you can't even do it, you know. You can't even do it, you know. Wasn't born in Memphis, but I was raised in Memphis. I've spent the majority of my life in Memphis. I was able to leave and travel and come back, and I left and came back. You know what I'm saying? But Memphis, I can say, is a different type of beast, you know. I love my city, I do. I feel like there's great things here, but there's also, I mean, I guess with the good comes the bad. And I hate that, you know, people had to lose their lives last night, but this is just ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. Like, where are the older men, you know what I'm saying, that are able to come in and help and talk to our youth and help them to make better decisions, you know what I'm saying, or help them to do things differently? Like, what? It's horrible. It's really sad. But I just want to jump on here really quickly and you know, talk about that real quick. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. You can't go nowhere. You know, you got to worry about whether or not your child's school is going to get shot up. You got to worry about whether, if I go out and eat, am I going to make it back home? If I go to, you know what I'm saying, Walmart, am I going to make it back home? If I go to the hospital, they coming in shooting up, you know, hospitals and all kind of stuff. It's like, what can we do? You know, you got to be on guard at all times. And it's, I mean, yeah, pay attention to your surroundings and be aware, of course, but it's just like, places you're supposed to be able to go and be able to have a good time and just chill and relax. It's like you can't even do that because you got to be on guard, because you don't know if this next person that walks in, you know, is going to be the person that takes your life or takes someone, you know, close to you, their lives. Or it's just, it's ridiculous. But I just want to get on here and vent about that really quickly. Thank you all so much for watching. Please be sure to comment, share, like, subscribe, and as always, I thank you so much for watching.